I'm truly, truly delighted to be here today, because this is not just an epoch-making occasion. It's certainly a significant day in the history of not only our state, but our country. We're all here today as true patriots, as members of one family, to exhibit our love, first for our country, Nigeria, and our commitment to our progress and our well-being as a nation. After all, Nigeria remains our only country. We have no other country. And so on behalf of our country, we believe we have ability, not just to be called the giant in the sun, but we have the ability, we have every potential to manage human and material resources in this country. And that's why it's important and it's compelling for every Nigerian to pay attention to the present and to the future of this great country. Our country is referenced as the largest black nation on the face of the earth. The responsibility that comes with that number is enormous. There is no doubt that the destiny of Africa and the entire black race is tied to the destiny of Nigeria. If Nigeria must make it, it has to ensure, if Africa must make it, it has to ensure that Nigeria makes it. If Nigeria makes it, the entire black nation makes it. And so, the world will feel the full impact and the undeniable greatness of the entire black race. In all the ramifications, be it in science, in technology, in trade, in manufacturing, in sports, in tourism, in culture, and so on. This is the responsibility we carry as Nigerians. Because of this huge responsibility, naturally, minds across the country and beyond are filled with all minds of thought about 2023. And rightly so, because of the shoulder that we carry, the burden of the black race as Nigerians. The whole nation, the whole continent, the whole world is looking on to us at what will happen in 2023. What does the year portend for all of us as Nigerians? In politics and in politics, who will lead us into this critical phase of our journey in our nationhood? How will Nigerians take a leadership role in the Committee of Nations? The answers to these critical questions are deeply connected with our mission here today, the purpose of our gathering. And what is that mission? It is an historic inauguration of the Working Committee of our great leader, Asiwaju Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu, Abat movement, specially created for the actualization of the presidential dream of our leader, our mentor, Asiwaju Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu. My fellow parliament, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our convergence here this afternoon is to raise foot soldiers, is to raise converts, is to raise team leaders, is to raise cheerleaders, is to have committed over 1,500 men here today that are drawn first from our 57 local government and LCDA, from our 377 wards across the nooks and crannies of Lagos, who will go into the world to propagate the gospel of not only voting wisely, but voting correctly in the interests of the largest nation in Black Africa, Nigeria. I'm sure that through you, the message will cascade down to all the zones, to all the units, and to all the structures, so that nobody in Lagos will be left out. I certainly want to appreciate all of my fathers that are here and all the members of the Abat movement for their thoughtfulness in creating this avenue for addressing our basic moral and political need as a people, by undertaking to provide a platform for the people to broaden their political horizon through constant education and enlightenment. You're well signing up to becoming their friends and their confidants. Therefore, you cannot afford to disappoint yourself. You cannot afford to disappoint us. You must be above board in all your conduct and your ways. What we're about here today is not about all the 300 or 400 or 1,000 of us that are in this room. It's not about the 57 chairmen. It's not about the 377 wards that we have. It's about the black race. It's about our country, Nigeria. And it's about the biggest nation on the continent of Africa. And we must see ourselves in line with Asiwaju's humane politics, to be open to all, to tolerate various interests, and to embrace everyone in productive ideas. We must reflect those ideas of our leader in everything we say and we do. We are the cheerleaders that are starting this movement here today. We're the converts that are starting it here today. And it's not just about us. It's about what he stood for. It's about how many lives he has touched. It's about how many of us he has influenced. And we believe that because he has influenced everybody here today, he can indeed influence every soul in this country. Let us go out there and encourage our people, first, to ensure that they have the ability to vote, to cast their vote. Let's go out and ensure that they have a voter's card, so that they can be part of the next journey when we're conducting the election next year. PVC is a right, and everybody must ensure that we go out to get it. It is necessary for everyone to make the required sacrifice to ensure that INEC, who is an unbiased umpire, have a level playing field for everyone to play. We live in interesting times, and I'm sure every speaker has said it here. Not just our country, but the whole world have one challenge or the other. We know that some parts of this country are not as livable as we are seated here today. We have trouble in some part of this country. We have security challenges in some part of this country. Our economy certainly do need a big push. Our young people, they require from us jobs, jobs, and more jobs. And there are several other challenges. Therefore, it is clear for me and for all of us that are here today that we need to look for a good successor for our president, President Buhari, who should be able to continue from where he stops next year and put the work together to make Nigeria truly on the path of unstoppable progress, of unity and peace. That person has to be a tribalized Nigeria. That person must be a real bridge builder. That person must be a lover of men and women. That person must be a man that has been trusted and tested. That person must be a man that really have an ungiven spirit, that can even give himself out. That person must truly first be a Nigerian. That person is the person all of us are here for. That person is the true person that we believe can help us ensure the legacy that our current president will be leaving behind. We'll take it to a level that will be new lights and new heights that we've never seen before. That person is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not just a wise choice, it's a good choice. And we should not let it elude Nigeria come 2023. Let's take this message to every street, to every corner shop, to every beer parlor, to every market, to every community engagement, to every local council, to every nook and cranny of this country. to every city, to every region, and let's shine it loud and clear that indeed we have identified somebody that can take the country to an enviable level that indeed every African will be truly proud of. The choice of who becomes the next president of our country is a vital issue that one cannot be put to chance. There's no time for speculation or permutation. The remarkable achievement by our current president, President Muhammad Buhari's administration, must be sustained and be improved upon. His legacy must ensure that it's preserved. Fortunately, Asiwaju has announced his intention to run. What can be sweeter than that? Fortunately for all of us, when we started this conversation, it was just a hush conversation. With all of this, my fathers, it was just a hush conversation we're having. Should we or should we not? Can he or can he not? Fortunately for us, he had announced his intention to run, and he's already leading from the front to show that he's able and is capable. I have no doubt. Thank you. I have no doubt that his experience as a great politician, as a man that can manage human and resources, as an administrator par excellence, as a man that loves Nigeria, as a man that is completely detribalized, Asiwaju will make Nigeria proud as a president. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, my comrades, my elders, my leaders of our great party, the All Progressive Congress, you can begin to imagine the progress that we'll experience in our democracy and in our economy if we give Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu a chance to be at the ends of affair of this great nation. And so therefore I give all of us a clarion call. Out of this all is just a modest start that we're beginning here today. Let us go out. Let us embrace a useful conversation. Let us tell all the naysayers. Let us tell all the people that are still in doubt. Let us tell all of them that we can engage them in conversation. Indeed, to be able to sell our own product. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the #1 sellable. Is the #1 Nigerian sellable. But first and foremost, we will have to take ownership of this project, and we need to preach the gospel with diligence, with dedication, and with high sense of commitment. It cannot just be lip service. It cannot just be a show talk. It cannot just be in our white t-shirts. It has to be with our boots on the ground, ensuring that we convince everybody that needs to be convinced, ensuring that we tell the story to everyone that has not listened to the story. We must be able to give many people as possible a chance to be part of the unfolding success that our nation truly deserves at this time. Again, once more, I want to implore all of us to take this message far and wide, to take it from the streets, to take it to the nooks and crannies of our state, to take it to the nooks and crannies of our country, to take it to cities and towns. Let it be loud and clear that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban Bogu, the #1 of Nigeria, the true Akoni, the bridger of our time, is ready, is able, and is committed to lead this country come 2023. And to thank you all for listening. And it is therefore my honor and a very rare privilege that I implore all of us to stand up. That I ask all of us to stand up and to solemnly say, touching our hearts, that this project is doable.
This project is
doable.
This project is
This project will take it forward.
This project will take it forward.
It's not just about us, but it's about everybody on the street that we can convince.
This project is not about
And we're committed to ensuring that the conversation of taking Nigeria to that next level is achieved through Asiwaju Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
Thank you very much.
Asiwaju ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fónílé, ó ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fónílé. Àmàbí ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fónílé, ó ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fónílé. Àsìkò ti lọ́ka sẹ̀sọ̀ ẹ̀mú. 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 Bola, 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 Bola.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.